We're continuing our journey down the Mansfield to Southwell branch of the Midland Railway. In part 1 we started at the fabulous Drury Dam viaduct near Mansfield town centre and followed the route of the line as far as Rainworth. In this second episode we're continuing down the line to Southwell and finishing at Rolleston Junction near Newark. So we'll pick up the story just outside the village of Farnsfield.
So just approaching Farnsfield station now. The road bridge just going over. So we can see some station buildings. They are behind a fence that's then covered with mountains of undergrowth. This whole line is just covered in undergrowth like this. We've just been saying there's got to be things left over. All right, looking here, the old platforms. Yeah.
Could be. Yeah,
it's very dark. You can make this out in the dark. Look at that. It's a platform edge.
What is it though?
I'm not sure. Or is it? Is that a wall? It's I don't see many rounded platform edges, do you?
Weird, isn't it?
There's definitely something related to a platform, though, isn't it? Now, there is another piece of concrete, so maybe this is more the platform edge here. Might not even be a platform on this side. Might be, you know, speculating. It might be just a retaining wall or something at the other side. I mean, the bridge is wide enough for two tracks here.
True.
Isn't it?
Maybe there was a double track then.
Mystery. We'll find out. You can see the bottom. I'm assuming the bottom of the platform there. Look. I think they've built a wall on top of that. They heightened the platform. Look, you can see there's newer bricks. There's newer bricks on top of older bricks. There's two different periods of bricks there. And they've just, extended a boundary wall up to put the fence on. But this is the station, and that's it. And then the station's just in there.
So it does look like it was the old platform that we saw in those bushes. Although the line would appear to be single track, there was indeed a passing loop and 2 through platforms through Farnsfield. Opening in 1871, passenger services ceased between Southwell and Mansfield in 1929.
On the right hand side we had a goods yard, sidings and a goods shed. Yeah, there is a building there. I wonder if that is some of it original. Can't see for the sun.
It's a bit newish.
3 doors on the front. No, I'm going to say that is the original one that's been modernised, Phil.
Yeah. It does look like one from the side a bit, doesn't it?
If I just bring you back to that old photo of Farnsfield Station, we can see this old goods shed building in the background.
Mansfield Way.
Timberland Trail. Southwell Trail. You can see how wide this area is. Here, look, just at the end of Farnsfield Station, where the goods yard was. There's the Bilsthorpe colliery line just joining us from the left-hand side. So we've come from down that way, and it's down there. As this sign points out here, it's 2 miles to Bilsthorpe.
From 1931, the Mid-Nottinghamshire Joint Line was added, leaving our line just to the east of Farnsfield, by which time the station at Farnsfield had already closed. This accessed the Bilsthorpe colliery and onwards towards Ollerton. Again, Bilsthorpe is another colliery that was accessed from Clipstone for many years after our line closed.
But we're not doing that one, we're carrying on down here. Just on the approach to Kirklington here. Got a loading gauge. Yeah, loading gauge does suggest there was something goods related here. We have got this area, haven't we? Got this little plateau. So it's the approach now to Kirklington station, just coming up in front. It's 2.5 miles back to Farnsfield, where we've just been. We've not walked all that way. We've not. We have cheated a bit and come in the car a bit. Telegraph poles repurposed here. I can see the station just coming into view. Looks like just one platform at this station, unless it's been demolished that side. But here's the station. Here's the station platform. So this answers the question that we was just wondering back at Farnsfield. We found these in the trees, didn't we? And we didn't know if it was a platform or if it was a wall. Exactly the same. So it was the platform. Look, you can see coping stones on top. Coping stones, is that the right word for these? Capping stones, platform edge. Again, the station building still exists. Solar panels on the roof, but it's set back. Look, it's behind the hedge. But you can see a lot more of the station building here than you could back at Farnsfield, can't you? There's a noisy cock over there. Eh? That's a full platform, isn't it? Here?
Yeah. Part of the engine's been chopped off lower to make the access coming in. Well, platform carries on here, isn't it? So, just chopped it off for that.
Oh yeah, more platform here, yeah. Hidden underneath the ivy.
Double track ridge again.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? There could have been a platform on that side. I'm gonna have to dig out the photos when I get home. I had to sit down. It could have just been demolished and landscaped over. So here's the road bridge. Is it Station Road, that road? So it is quite a distance outside. We've actually just drove here from Farnsfield. We've not walked all that way. And yeah, quite a distance out of the village. That's the other end of the station platform, isn't it? It's coming into Southwell, spelt Southwell. Lovely little setting. So no, there's no crossing gates, but sorry, that was a gate post. Yeah, it does. Is this the station building then here? Look at that, look at the little gate posts there. It's all private property. Yeah, it's called the station house, look. Beautifully kept. The final whistle, we were just discussing, is that the final whistle is in a game of football? It is the final whistle. It's got a train, picture of a train on there, so it must be referring to a train whistle.
There's a line going into that flour mill as well in the old nave.
Oh, I completely didn't see that mill.
You missed it?
Yeah, I was looking at the crossing gates. It's a lovely spot for a pint, isn't it? That? Yes, that blue plaque is on a crossing gate post, look. Yeah.
So is it here?
So is the track bed this side?
So here, hasn't this house been built on it?
Right, well it does line up with quite know what's going off traffic wise here. Yeah, so this is the track bed here, isn't it?
Remember that from opening in 1847, Southwell was the terminus of the line before it was extended to Mansfield in 1871. The station was rebuilt at that time with that beautiful old building that we saw, part of which is now a B&B. The rest of the station now appears to be a modern housing estate. I understand that the Final Whistle pub, shown on old maps as the Newcastle Arms, is well worth a visit, with many railway-related artefacts on show. We didn't have time on the day of our visit, but it's well worth a revisit. Although the passenger service west of Southwell ceased in 1929, Southwell did manage to keep a single carriage passenger service from Rolleston until 1959, a push-pull service referred to as the Southwell Paddy. There was a goods shed on hand where the paddy was stabled and a branch line to the mill just up the road.
And out at the other side of Southwell, we've got Southwell Racecourse. This road, I think, what I can make out is on the alignment of the old train of the track bed. It's been taken by access to the racecourse. I don't know why I'm showing you through the gate, but that's just to show you can't drive down there. There is an open gate down there, to the racecourse and the golf club. Yeah, so that's the railway. Just a road now. I'm not walking all that way down. I'm just going to fast forward and I'll see you at Rolleston. And remember that gate that I've just shown you through on that road into the racecourse? Well, this is the other end of that road. This is the gate at the other end. And we're right next to Southwell Racecourse. Just there, look. So, track bed. We'll just line this up. Curving off in that direction by the looks of things. Level crossing there. That's the, what would that be? Nottingham to Newark line. So, Newark Castle train station over towards, on your direction, over to your left. So we're just having a look. Rolleston station, just there. Look, careful, we're not actually walking on the path here. Rolleston gate box, Rolleston signal box. Anyway, let's not dwell on the train lines for long.
Pretty long platform, so all it gets is 2-car sprinters, but I guess that goes back to old days, doesn't it? When they had longer trains.
Yeah. And you can see, look, this raised section on this side. And then an older section. Are these the same curved? Well, look at this. These are the same curved platform edges that we've just been seeing all the way down. Now it's two platform station now, but our line that we've been following all the way from Mansfield is joining us, merging in just at the where would you say it is then, Phil? At the end of the station.
It's just behind here, isn't it? But it did have its own platform serving that line in the past, but it don't look like
it's heavily treed up, isn't it?
Or is it? You know, I can't tell.
You see through the fence.
It still runs at the level, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to see. I don't know if I can see something through there.
I think it is there, look. It's the platform edge there, look.
I think I can see.
I think it is, look.
Yeah, you can see like if you can get in there. No, it's not picking anything up on the camera, but not for the first time today. We're being thwarted by the undergrowth. Just in them trees, look. You see the edge of it
so
there?
it's right here, isn't it? Right under his nose.
Yeah. So that's the apex of the two platforms meeting, isn't it? That?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Originally, the station had platforms on both lines and was known as Rolleston Junction, a little different from the rural sleepy two-platform minor stop it is today. Our attempts to explore the old platforms were thwarted by excessive vegetation, but a few years ago Pete, and I remember Pete, the mountain goat from a clown video last year, he visited in winter and photographed some of the old platforms and a few superb relics left in the woods. In 1929, a new connection was added from Southwell to Fiskerton Junction for freight trains to access Nottingham from the Southwell direction, therefore creating a triangle. Although this junction disappeared many years ago, the Fiskerton Junction signal box only just closed in 2015, seen here in 2009 along with the original wheel-operated crossing gates.
Right, so from the current day Rolleston station, we'll leave it there. So we followed that track all the way from where it came off the Robin Hood line near Mansfield all the way onto this line towards Newark. So cheers for Phil, he's come here today, his expertise. As always, take care, we'll see you soon.